I first contacted Martin Gerard because I was looking for a second property as an investment property, and I'd looked online as well and saw some great properties there, and I got through to Sophie at Martin Gerard, who was more than happy to help me arrange my viewings, sort of all my random times, random days. She took me around all the properties, answered my very random questions because I do have a thing about sockets, and then as the process began, I ended up wanting to view some second properties as well, and then following a successful offer being accepted, I also wanted to use Martin Gerard for renting the property, so I felt like it was an all-in-one stop shop. I then turned to Eva on the rental side, who I'd also met earlier on during the process, and again was very happy to put Martin Gerard on there to assist me with renting the property. I felt very, very confident that through the help that I'd had with Sophie, that Eva as well would be able to help me rent the property very, very quickly and very swiftly. It was really great service yet again. Straight away she had the property on there, she had some viewings arranged, and literally got the place rented within a matter of days. Martin Gerard were a cut above the rest in terms of all the other agents out there. I did meet some other agents, as you do when you're doing property searches, but for me, Martin, compared to the other agents that would literally just go and show you a property, and you'd be lucky if they had the keys, they wouldn't even, you wouldn't get necessarily the phone calls afterwards, whereas Martin Gerard, for me, when I was seeing the first properties, the next day I chatted with Sophie that night about the properties after viewing them. The next day I said to her, give me the night to think about it, I'll give you a call sort of tomorrow morning. She called me. I didn't feel like she was chasing me for a decision or trying to push me into a decision or anything like that. She was simply there to kind of answer any of my concerns, any of my questions. For me, with it being an investment property, it was quite a big thing that I was picking the right property. She also then, with Eva as well, then she was there to help me working out what these properties were worth for a rental side as well, which was helping me make my decision. So it really made me feel confident that I was actually making a right decision. Whereas with the other agents, it felt like they didn't care. They were just trying to make a buck. Whereas with Martin Gerard and with Sophie and Eva, they were actually there to, yes, obviously, everyone's here to make money, but they were actually there to help me and to help me through my decision process and help me make sure that I was making the right decision for myself personally, because it was a big decision for me. And that's why, for me, Martin Gerard are definitely, compared to the others out there, they can offer you that support and that advice through the process, where I don't think no other agent has ever made me feel like that before. Even when I bought this property all those years ago, I remember it was a very sort of, mundane process with just atypical, whereas Martin Gerard, Sophie, Eva, they went that extra mile.